Hey everybody, John here, and today I want to talk about something that I have been thinking a whole lot about lately.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation.
Artificial intelligence is going to completely revolutionize the way we do business and the way we sell stuff on eBay. I'm sorry, there's some weird lights going on in here. I've been working on the store. I've just been changing stuff around. But artificial intelligence is going to completely change the way we are selling and reselling. And I don't think that that's necessarily a good thing. I think it's going to create a really easy atmosphere for anybody to get involved in the reselling game. I think it's going to completely take any edge that you have. It's going to completely destroy it. It's going to stomp it into the ground. And I'm telling you, it's going to absolutely flood the reselling world with brand new sellers. I don't want to trip over this rocking horse here. And it's going to definitely make things a lot tougher. I think with the new generation of resellers that are coming up, you guys are super smart, you're intelligent. I was the first generation that really adopted cell phone usage into reselling. The people before me, they just winged it. They would go and they would buy stuff and they would just take the chance. You know, they'd go, say they were going to go buy this die-cast car right here. You know, they didn't know what it was worth. They knew that if they bought it for $3, that they could flip it for probably $15 at the flea market. And that's kind of what they were thinking. Flea market flippers, people going out and buying stuff and selling it. It just, the internet wasn't even a thing for them. But my generation, I graduated high school in 1998, and I was pretty fortunate that I was able to be an early adopter of the internet. I worked for my school district. I was a network technician. I helped run fiber optic cable and network coding and stuff like that. So I knew the importance of the internet, and I have always been able to put stuff together in my head and kind of see down the road a little bit. I always say if you take like a roll of toilet paper and if you just stare at it, there's a line that you can see to. But some of us can just we are intuitive and we can just feel on the other side of that line, and just right over the vantage, you can kind of see what's coming. You know, it's going to be more toilet paper. But that being said, the AI is going to completely change what we do. I have been messing with this artificial intelligence for a while now, and the things that it can do in its infant stage is absolutely game-changing. I went today to the estate sale, and let me flip it around here, and I'm going to show you guys something here. I bought this book right here, and it is the Ultimate Sniper. I guess it's a book teach you how to be a sniper. I don't know. I don't necessarily know a whole lot about guns. I'm definitely no sniper. But what I did is I have a subscription to ChatGPT, and all I did is walk over with my cell phone, pointed at the bookcase, took a picture of the bookcase, and said, is there anything on this bookcase that I should look out for? Is there anything that is valuable? And guess what the artificial intelligence did? It created a list of everything on that shelf, and it told me essentially what they kind of sold for. And when that book popped up, I grabbed it and I stuffed it under my big old fat hairy armpit, because that's $100 book. I had no idea. It looked like some kind of old coffee table book that your grandpa, your papaw would have on his freaking table, or he'd be reading it while he's taking a Duke in the bathroom. $100 book. AI made that $100 for me today, and I found a bunch of other books that AI helped me find. I found this book right here called The Archer's Bible, and then here is the Bowhunter's Digest. I just listed both of those books. I want to say that I listed them together. I listed them together for $40. This is a book game changer. If you are going to a library sale and you've got the people there going boop, 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 scanning stuff, AI, you can line up all of the books, take a picture of them. It reads the spine of the book. Now you can't tell me that this is information I'm giving up the ghost here. I'm giving you guys the good goods. that you can take and you can subscribe to ChatGPT. You can walk up to a bookshelf. You can walk to a table with stuff laying on it, take a picture of it, and it will tell you everything on that table. It will make a list for you, and it'll tell you the values if you prompt it. You can do that in the photos before you go out and you go to the estate sales, to the auctions. You just take a picture. And it'll tell you what it's worth. Now, here's the problem with this. Like, oh, you're giving up someone's going to. There's no way that anyone's going to keep their mouth shut about this. And it'll be 5 months, a year, 2 years down the road, and everyone's going to adopt this technology. And it's going to completely change the way we are resellers. It's going to completely change the way people sell their merchandise. Will you think when the average person out there realizes all they have to do is point their phone at something, take the picture of I've got this collection here, and all I got to do is point my phone at it and take a picture, and it tells me exactly what everything is worth? Like, you know how much harder it's going to be to buy stuff? You know how much harder it's going to be to sell, to find a deal out there? But right now, you can utilize AI. If you're an early adopter, you can go to flea markets, take a picture inside the booth, take a picture of a bookshelf at a booth, and say, what is this stuff worth? It's absolutely mind-blowing. It blows my mind. Try it. You can go to ChatGPT. You can get a free an account, and you can do 2 or 3 snaps, and it'll let you try it out. Now, what do you think is going to happen when these young kids that have been raised on iPads and all they know is technology, and they're able to go out and they're able to implement this type of technology? You think it's bad at the bins now? You think it's bad at Goodwill? Wait till Goodwill adopts this technology. Wait till Goodwill no longer has somebody there pricing stuff. I got a fly in here. Make sure that there's that they've got somebody there standing at the rack scanning everything with their phone. How many items are you going to find at Goodwill then? How many items are you going to be able to score? We have a restaurant next door, and they throw food in the dumpster. And every time I come in here, I get a fly that sneaks in the door with me. What do you think about that? What do you guys think? I'd like to know. I want to know what you think. I want you to comment down below in the comment section. Because is there something that I'm missing? I really think that the world is getting ready to change. And I think that part of that's going to be the reselling game is going to change too. I think that it's going to get harder. This is making me question whether or not I need to find an alternate source of income. Like, let's be honest, the only barrier to entry on reselling is the fact that you have to kind of know some stuff. Like, if you walk over here, here's my Care Bears collection. If you walk over here and you don't know that Grandma Bear there's worth $35 and most of these other guys here are worth $20 a piece, and I know that, I'm going to be quicker than you. I'm going to grab Grandma Bear. But if you walk over here and you take a picture of it, and you don't even have to prompt AI but one time, and you can walk around and just take pictures from there on out. From there on out, you're just taking pictures. You walk over to here to this case, all these vintage Transformers. It will tell you how much estimated value is in that case. You want to talk about negotiation? It's amazing. Once it knows, like, I was using this to take photos from a local auction listing, and I was putting it into AI, and it was telling me, I said, how much is this worth as a lot? So now you're trying to negotiate a deal on some stuff. You're out here trying to figure out how much it's worth. There's a t-shirt collection or a toy collection or an action figure collection or just anything, glassware, whatever it is, it will tell you what to offer. What are we going to do, people? How are we going to compete in a world to where everyone is a genius? How do you resell in that world? How do you resell in a world where everyone knows everything in just 10 seconds? How does that happen? How do you manage to make money? I get it. I know. I'm probably being a little hyperbolic, but I've told you I can see down the road. I can see what's coming. It's not good. To be able to see like how much a whole collection of something is worth just by taking all the photos. All you have to do, I'm thinking of stuff while I'm making this video. Like, all I would have to do is if a guy had a collection of 30 items and he wanted me to buy it, I take a picture of each one of those items, upload all 30 of those pictures to ChatGPT, tell him, this is what I want. How I'm going to buy this collection. What would be an offer to where I could still make money on this collection of stuff? What can I do to make money on this collection of stuff? How much can I offer and still make a 50% profit? It's amazing. It does it in 10 seconds. You could do comic books. You're out somewhere and there's a whole box of comic books somewhere. You can take pictures of all those books, throw them into ChatGPT and say, are there any rare comic books here? Anything worth having? And it will tell you. So what are we going to do, people? What do you think? I'm curious. I'm just walking around my shop. I'm just trying to spitball, wondering, just thinking about how this is going to change things. This isn't a professional video. I'm not going to make 10 edits and show me walking to the camera. I've been making videos for you guys for 10 years. I've made $7,000 or $8,000 on YouTube. But in those same 10 years, we sell $100,000 a year plus. So we've sold, in the same 10 years, we've sold well over $1 million on eBay. So when you're watching people, you got to think about that stuff. Are you wanting to be entertained or do you want to be educated? Let me know what you think about this whole subject down below. Let me know what you think about my rambling. Let me know what you think about anything. You guys have a good day, and God bless.